Hello, it's me, Josh Hunter, here on the planet Earth. This guy. Got a couple of things I gotta say. Like I said, I try to take as many perspectives as are needful into consideration, so that I make good choices that are of benefit not just to my personal self, but to my environment and the people with whom I am associated. So it's taken me a little while, but I think I'm kind of catching up to the modern theme of this world. And so, I was a little late to the whole, seems like a gender war, I guess is what it looks like to me. Like just, men fighting women, homosexuals fighting heterosexuals, bisexuals, and I don't know what I was doing. What was I doing? Oh yeah, living on the street, eating garbage and sleeping on the concrete. Anyway, but having now observed this, I don't know, because this type of thing has probably happened before, but like on a more quiet or a less loud way. But now that everything is being recorded, these things are going to keep repeating. That's sometimes, all right, I am not completely informed on this, and I'm not endorsing, this type of thing, but it's not even worth the risk. The thing about leaving a record is that if people are living as if society is going to keep going in the same way that it has, there's something called a compounded effect. See, if I throw a ball, okay, and then like it knocks into something, and then that thing does something. The effect is I throw a ball, it goes in, it knocks something over, and that's the effect. The effect of me throwing the ball is the thing gets. This isn't the best analogy or whatever. Just work with me, okay? So the thing knocks over. That's a single effect. Now a compounded effect would be the thing gets knocked over, but you didn't realize that the thing that got knocked over was very valuable to this guy, and this guy was watching, you throw the ball, and he said, "Oh, I don't like this. I'm going to go report it to the news," and then it gets spread. It's a compounded effect. I mean, I can't tell if I'm trying to sound smart or if I'm actually. Anyway. So I've been looking at a lot of these gender issues. I don't consider myself to be a part of it, since I've been excluded from nearly every conversation. I can't speak upon relationships because I never had any. I can't speak upon sex because I never had any. I can't speak upon, the things that people are yelling and screaming about these days because I haven't been a part of it. So, but this does give me a specific point of view. So, I like to make contingencies. I'm not saying that this will happen, but based on what I'm seeing right now, it looks like it's extremely likely to happen. I'm not predicting, I'm just based on the numbers that I'm seeing right now. So, it looks like men and women are splitting up. It looks like that's what's going to happen. If there is nothing to bring people together, or if there is nothing to stop people from doing what they've been doing, it looks like men and women are splitting up. I mean, there will be enough people having children, but I don't know. Now look, I'm not predicting. I'm simply giving you a perspective, and then you can take this and do what you want with it. I'm not, So, was the camera shaking? All right. So, without technology, they probably wouldn't, but technology so far seems to be keeping people apart. I believe Kyle Broflowski from South Park mentioned once how the living room is becoming deserted, because it used to be people would sit down all together and watch TV, and there's a warmth in that. But if this keeps going on, where people are doing everything at a distance, people are doing everything far away, and never just not even talking on the phone with each other. Well, guess what? Of course you're going to have men and women fighting because they're all apart. Everyone's away from each other. So I couldn't say. Well, let's say. All right. So the thing that tipped me off was I was a long time a long time ago. I was reading something in the paper, in some magazine or something. It's something called a fleshlight, and it's like no, I think it was a fleshlight, or it was called like a pocket. Anyway, it's an artificial vagina that you can just carry in your pocket if you were a man or whatever, and you can just have sex with it. And I thought to myself, well, this is a sign of the times. I mean, because people, men are very familiar, and I'm not taking sides, but men are very familiar with when a woman gets fed up, and they know how to deal with it. Like as a group, women are not familiar with when men get fed up. They don't know what that is. They've never seen that before, or maybe they've never heard it. But these sex robots that they are now making, when a man and when large groups of men get entirely fed up, I'm not saying that all women are going to be abandoned, but there's going to come a time when enough is enough. I'm not saying, oh, women were wrong and men were right. I'm just literally as I see it. It's not necessarily a rational decision, but there's like these sex bots are absurd. Okay, like they look like real people. Like, and once they start like having personalities, it's like, well, okay, I can go home and have, and maybe women will get six guys too, and that's what I'm saying, because I don't know the female perspective entirely. I used to hang out with women a lot, and it kept me in the know, but I guess I lost my credentials, so and so I don't know. I don't know why women don't enjoy spending time with me anymore. I guess I'm just not very interesting. Oh, that's right. I'm a homeless person who sleeps on concrete, and I've got bugs all over me. Okay. Anyway, so I don't know if this is what people actually want. I'm saying the momentum that people have, even if they stop being mad at each other, men and women, like, there's a compounded effect, and it'll be like an aftershock. Let's say this gender war ends let's say it ends with the end of Donald Trump's presidency. Okay, let's say that once Donald Trump is no longer president, for some reason, men and women like each other again, or more, like each other like in some real way. There is because all of your opinions have been recorded and written down and made available for public viewing, it's not going to go away like the old controversies that we had. It was just like, oh, you watch it in the news, maybe it's in the paper, how many people keep the papers, how many people, it's on TV or it's in a movie, and then you just can move past it. With social media, everyone is remembering all these things. So if everyone remembers this, but they just keep moving forward, well, eventually you're going to have this thing that you have to deal with. Those words, literally, there's electric life running through them, okay? In order to view a screen, there has to be some type of electricity running through it, so they are kept alive. And then, you might have these kind of shadow recurrences or whatever, and this is all speculation. I don't have any proof, not even a shred of proof. I only have my speculation. These are the numbers as I see them right now. Doesn't mean that that's the actual case. But even once men and women... Oh, all right, here's a good example. Might be kind of cheap, but Battlestar Galactica. That's why the sex bots need... That's why we should stick with sex bots and not like other types. And if you think I'm not getting a sex bot, you're fucking crazy. Because look, I mean, I'm all right by my count. And look, I'm not like an aggressive guy, so, but by the way I consider trying to like be with a woman, I'm like 0 for 30, 0 for 36 maybe. Like I don't have a single win at bat. Like I just a swing and a miss, a swing and a miss. So if I ever get to the, no, here we go, wait. When I get my own house, and you know, whoever's paying for it, if they have enough money, I'm going to ask them to buy me a sex bot as well. Because to remain healthy, because apparently people think it's like not health. Because first of all, I don't really believe in like sex stuff. I think it's kind of lame. Like I said, I'm in boy mode, so the idea of like, you know, kissing and hugging and all that seems a bit much. But you know, my dad died of prostate cancer, so I mean, he died of a bunch of things. He had emphysema, prostate cancer, diabetes, a whole bunch of things. But I think it was the prostate cancer that eventually. So I got to keep things, you know, like going, so to speak. But you know, I've seen this new technology, and I'm thinking, well, you know, am I making you more attracted to me? This is what I think is happening. I think you're saying, oh, this guy, he was really attractive before, but now I don't know if I can't resist. This is something else. Anyway, so yeah, if you think like if I'm in a position to like afford a sex bot, like you can bet that, I mean, if you ever come over to my house, you will fucking see that thing right next to me, sitting right on the couch, okay? All right, it's like Josh and the real girl. That's what. I won't be like that, you know. I'll be like, you know, I'll be much more animated. Anyway. So, for those of you who like want to see that the gender war is not like turning into something like really kind of absurd and unnecessary, I'm gonna say a little thing and let's see if it helps. Okay. Like I said, I'm not a religious person. I don't necessarily believe in God, but I like the sound of this. So, oh Lord, please see that the words that I am saying, the energy in this video, its discernible frequencies are used in a way which are of great benefit to mankind. See that these differences and anomalies between men and women are resolved in some healthy and natural manner. See that these compounded effects of this gender war are taken care of in some way which is good and healthy, and also of lasting benefit to mankind, if mankind should survive. That is, you know, that's not my place to say. But as long as the human race is a needful aspect of reality and this universe, see that the hate, the anger, the resentment, the belittling, all of the things which have been of great conflicts between men and women that have been occurring for as long as men and women have known each other, but also as long these most recent times, all the severe traumas that have now come to light. See that all of these are resolved in some way which is long-lasting and worth, of great worth. And you know, let's not let all this go to shit. I mean, you know, a lot of people put a lot of work to make this humanity thing work out. So I mean, yeah, we had a couple of fights, but let's not throw out all the babies with all the baby water or something. So yeah, let's do this, Lord. Yeah. Oh yeah, and if like I can't like get like, you know, like a girlfriend or something, see that like I get the best sex toy that I can get, you know, when I'm at home, because like, you know, like I don't want to, but you know, I got to make sure that my prostate remains healthy. So, all right, thanks. Thanks a lot. All right, have a good night.